Okay, so I'm out today for the first time with this. The Pentax FA50mm f1.4 classic lens. And I've chose to come out to the woods, obviously. I'm going to have a walk down to the river because I want to test out the unique rendering that this lens provides. Very similar to that of classic lenses from yesteryear. And what I want to try and do today is get some of this dappled light coming through the trees. We finally got a day when it's not raining, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I want to get the dappled light coming through and maybe get some close-up shots of some foliage, some leaves, stuff like that, to try and get the rainbow effect out of this lens, because I'm dying to see what it looks like. So if we can manage that today, I know it's going to be a little bit harder on this camera to get that because it's APS-C and it only uses the center of the lens, where this is designed for full frame. So we'll see if we can achieve what we've set out to do. And yeah, we're just going to have a walk around, take some images, and I'll give me thoughts on the lens as I go. So I think I found a nice little spot here. We've got some of the fern along this bank side. And just as I say it, the sun goes in, but the light is breaking through and it's hitting off the top of the ferns. Now, obviously I'll try and get some sort of close-up image of them. Maybe it's a medium-size image as well. Like, when I say medium, I mean like take a step back and not like close up to the ferns. But I'm using the ND16 filter on this today. It comes supplied with the lens, and you're advised actually by Pentax to use this to stop some of the ghosting, I believe, and because of the using the old SMC coatings on this lens. I think it does produce a little bit of ghosting. It's not like the HD version where it's very crisp and clean. This is obviously reminiscent of the older lenses, purposely for that reason, to create a vintage sort of feel and create this rainbow effect that the lens apparently does, which I want to find out. So I'm gonna wait for the sun to come back through. As you can see, we've got, well, you can't see because it's blown out in the background, but there's a bit of cloud cover, intermittent. It seems to be like that every time I come out, but I'm going to wait until that passes. Hopefully there's a break in the clouds and we can get some beams of light coming through here and just see what we get. So that's the plan anyway. So the rainbow effect is real. Those shots are awesome, aren't they? I mean, that was just first walk out with the lens there. I know it was only a couple of shots, but I'm just baffled by how they look on the back of the screen. They look crazy. I'm dying to see what they look like when I get back home on the computer. And as you've seen as well, the shots that I took when the sun went behind the clouds, you can see the bokeh, what this lens produces, which is really nice. And bearing in mind, obviously, that this is APS-C, the K3 Mark III, I can only imagine what the bokeh and the rainbow effect looks like when it's on the K1 or the K1 Mark II. It'll be pretty outstanding, I would think. For artistic purposes, it's unreal. You're going to get some amazing type of shots with this. And, you know, albeit that I'm a sports and action shooter normally, This is not my sort of go-to lens, you would say, prime 50mm. It can do everything else outside of that. Portrait photography, macro, well, not macro, but like still life, close-up stuff, a bit of landscape you could even do with this if you stop it down, get some interesting results. But yeah, for the first walk out, I'm really impressed with this lens, and there's going to be some more time spent with it, and I'm interested to see the type of images that I can get. And I will be going to the motocross track to use this to get some portraits of the riders. If I can get some backlight with the riders with the helmets and goggles on, because obviously the helmets are, it's like it reflects the sun, so it's going to make for some interesting images. Basically, it's shiny, the riders' helmets. But yes, I'm just waffling now. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of that, the effect that it gives. It's pretty unique. Yeah, that's it for today. I'm out for now. I'll catch you in the next video. See you then.